Hi, I'm Brielle, and this month we are exploring some of the latest trends in the world of wine. Wine trends evolve over time, and winemakers are always finding new ways to innovate, reinvigorate the past, and pave new paths for the future. We have six delicious wines to try this month, two rosés and four reds, which will all help us understand these trends and hopefully find one or more for you to jump on in the new year. First up, we have our Baptiste Laurent, a rosé made from the Cinsault grape, which is grown in Languedoc in France. This wine helps highlight the trend of aperitif wines, or wines served to whet your appetite before a meal. I love pairing this wine with a cheese board and light bites to get the party started. Next up, we have this rosé of Grenache from Lake County in California. The wine is just my style. It's bright and fruity with a hint of cinnamon spice, perfect for heartier appetizers like spanakopita or other puff pastry delights. This wine helps highlight the trend of organic practices and sustainable farming. It takes a lot of time, effort, and money to farm organically, meaning a considerable amount of time and care has gone into the grape growing and the winemaking. More and more wine drinkers like you and me are clamoring for wines that give back to the earth just as much as farming the grapes takes away. You can feel confident that you're doing good by sipping this wine. Next up is our first red in the collection, and it's the darkest, inkiest wine you've probably ever tried. It's our Terraldigo from Lodi, California. If you're a fan of big, bold wines, this one is for you. It's dark and tannic with tons of spice and vanilla notes from the oak barrels used to age this wine. Many wine lovers gravitate toward these big, full flavored, full bodied wines and love pairing them with bold and salty foods like steak or pasta with bolognese. Yum. Okay, next up is our red blend from Douro, Portugal, which helps highlight the trend of unique varieties or types of grapes. The grapes in this glass, Touriga Nacional, Touriga Franca, and Tintacao, are native to Portugal and not often seen in blends or on their own in wines made from grapes grown elsewhere, like in the US, for example. What a treat to be able to taste these grapes together in this collection. Our Lina, next up, is a Spanish wine and helps us highlight this trend of luxury that is quiet and humble. Many winemakers and wineries boast about their grapes or the exact concoction of grapes in each bottle to demonstrate prestige and pomp and circumstance, but not true for this wine. Enologico Wamba chooses not to use the posh titles here. Instead, they invite us to enjoy each delicious sip without preconceived notions. So hopefully this will help eliminate your preconceived notions and try this wine blind. And lastly, we have our 8 Oak Street Red Blend from Columbia, Washington. This wine helps us highlight slow sipping wines, meaning wines that pack a punch and remind us to slow down and enjoy every delicious sip. The fuller the wine, the more complex the pairing can be. So I would try pairing this one with something savory and sweet at the same time, like cranberry glazed meatballs or bacon wrapped dates. And if you're a big, bold red wine lover like me, your ideal pairing might just be a full glass of this one as you relax and unwind your way into a fantastic 2025. Here's hoping this collection is right up your alley and that you find a new trend to get excited about. Cheers to the new year.